teacher put a big F on it. And he had poured his heart and soul into that, and so he asked the teacher, why did you give me an F? And the teacher said, because it's not possible. It's not possible. And he said, well, this is my dream, and this is what you told me to write down, so why is it not possible? It's not possible because you don't even have a home now. You live out in the back of the truck with your father, so whatever makes you think that you could have a mansion with horses. And he gets very dejected. And he goes home and he speaks to his father. And he tells his father about the F. And his father says to him, I am not going to tell you what to do. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to rewrite the paper so that you can get an A. But what I will tell you is that the choice that you make today is one that you will have to live with for the rest of your life. So he contemplated and he thought, and he said, okay, what should I do? And the next morning he walks up to the desk of his teacher and he says, here's your paper back. I'll take the F because I'm not going to give you my dream. And Jack Canfield tells us that he is in this elaborate mansion and he sees all these stables and these horses. And what he comes to find out is that the mansion that he's standing in belonged to the very same young man that the teacher said, you could never have this. It's not possible. So what I say to each and every one of you is, it's possible. And let me hear you say it. It's possible.
It's possible.
Just like he said it. Say it again. It's possible. It's possible. Okay? If you can see it, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And the last thing I'll say is that what you have to have is trust. Trust who, Teresa? First of all, trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. Know that there is someone out there, again, that needs what you have. Believe that you have everything within you to help and serve others. Believe and trust in yourself that you have everything within you to be a better you, to serve others. Believe. Trust. Does it come easy? Absolutely not. Again, you are going to falter. You're going to fail. And the ones who falter, the ones who fail, because there's not too many of us that are born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Not too many of you. Sad part is what I found when I learned to become a coach, is that there is only 2% of people who walk in their greatness. Okay? I'm not saying that I'm there yet, but I can tell you what. I don't want to be in the other 98% because it's crowded. It is crowded. I want to be the one that is striving to up and increase the 2%. And you should too. Hard work, determination, blood, sweat, many tears it is going to take you to get there. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, if anyone would have told me that I would be a life coach, a career coach, would own my own business, would have a career working as I did before as a consultant for the federal government, who traveled the world and went into facilities and told them how to better their best. If anyone had told me that at your age, I would never believe it. The things that I wish that someone had told me when I was your age is that I had that greatness within me. And that I was not to compare myself to anyone else. I was uniquely made, and my story can never be anyone else's story, ever. My story is my own. I write my own chapters, and I continue to the next book when I choose to continue to the next book. That should be your story. You have greatness within you. Whether you choose to be in the 2%, in the 98%, it's up to you. It is absolutely up to you. But if you don't, it's not because that you're not able. It's because you made the choice not to dare to be great. And I want to leave you with something that another mentor said to me, and then I'll take some questions from you all if you have something to ask. And this is the thing that I can say that probably changed my life forever. You know, some people call my confidence cocky. Some people say you think you're all that. Some people say that you'll never get any farther than you are now. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because I know that there's no limit to what I have inside of me. And I know the same for you. There's no limit to what you have inside of you. And my mentor said this to me, and I say it almost every day to myself. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it, and fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after this thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famine, or gout, sickness and pain of body and brain can keep you away from this thing that you want, if dogged and grim you beseech and beset it with self-motivation and determination, you will get it. I'm Teresa Holmes Lindsay, empowerment speaker, life coach, career coach, and I'm daring you to learn to be great.